Guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Hyundai or Kia guys. And if you have automatic transmission, you want to disconnect the torque converter to remove the torque converter, and let's say you're replacing an engine, okay, or transmission. Actually, the torque converter stays on the transmission side, otherwise you will leak transmission fluid everywhere. Stay with us, we'll explain how to do that. All that will be covered in this video today. Now, before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get in the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos for you. Now, if you need to buy any parts tools for a good price and quick shippings, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. So, with that being said, let's explain what we have specifically. That's the engine, 2.4 GDI engine, but you can see Hyundai, Kia, their sister companies, so practically the same engine, same parts, everything's been used in both vehicles guys. Everywhere you can find Hyundai and Kia logo. And if you go under the vehicle, especially with your oil pan removed, you don't need to remove your oil pan, but with your oil pan removed, I can show with a great detail. Towards the transmission side, check it out now, that's the engine. Towards the transmission side, you have a cap. Often here you may have a cover. Okay, so it doesn't allow, okay, dust, debris to get in. Sometimes it will be missing. So, under that cover guys, you have the flywheel, okay? And the flywheel, okay, and the torque converter, okay, is practically one thing on the automatic transmissions. Okay, so if you look right here, you have a bolt, okay? You have a bolt, and if I come, okay, okay, let me see here on the crankshaft now, and turn the crankshaft, okay, we have the engine taken apart, but you turn the crankshaft on, okay, that bolt will move. Now, you always need to use a really good quality, okay, really good quality socket guys, because that's a very shallow bolt, okay, super shallow bolt, and you need to see, okay, if it fits good guys. If it fits good, okay, make sure that you get the correct size, because in some cases, okay, it's 17mm in our case. And if you use a 12-point socket, you will strip those. You need to use a good quality tight socket. That's a 6-point socket with 6 sides. You're going to get that bolt loose. It's very fine threaded bolt. While you're taking it loose, okay, you need to hold with a wrench the crankshaft bolt on the front. And when you hold the crankshaft on the front, you will be able, okay, to take this bolt off as well. Once you guys remove that bolt, all we have to do, turn the engine. Let's go ahead, turn it. Especially if you have the spark plugs off, it helps. Second bolt. This design has 3 or 4 bolts guys. In some cases it could be 2 bolts per side, so it could be actually, okay, this one is 4 bolts, because I see on Quarter Revolution comes another one here, so 4 bolts on that design. On some of them it could be with 3 sides, and you can have even double bolts in some cases. So 4 bolts you need to remove. Torque converter will stay there. When you disconnect the engine from the transmission, torque converter will stay in the transmission, so it doesn't cause a mess, and later you don't have to worry about actually installing it on the transmission pump as well. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.